Alright, everyone, this is Isamu Fuyu, the first antagonist that our protagonist Ryu would have an interaction with, and it actually comes in like the first two chapters of the manga. Isamu here is a highly touted top, he is the top god prospect out of all of the kids at the high school, and that's strictly because of he comes from the Fuyu clan, which is a very prestigious clan within the realm. And then on top of that, he has elemental light matter of water and ice, and he also has the divine matter power of natural disasters, which he's still learning to use. He normally uses blizzards because it's related to his ice powers and everything. He can use tornadoes too, and when he really locks in, he can use hurricanes and everything, but mostly he uses tropical storms and little things lesser than that. Because he doesn't like to use his full powers. He's arrogant. He likes to belittle people. He's just like, "Oh, you're not even worth this. I'll just do this," which is why Ryu is like the opposite of him. Ryu's just like, "I'm gonna fight you with my full force, so you know I'm not." You know what I'm saying? So it's a respect thing. I look at Isamu as and Ryu on like the same coin, but they're two both different sides because they grew up differently. Isamu, he grew up within the Fuyu clan, which didn't mean he had it easy. He actually had it pretty rough, especially with his older brother getting banished and everything like that. That really affected him. It made him get this little complex of his. He's just like, "Oh, brother was weak, so now I'm stronger than him. I'm gonna be strong. I'm gonna be all this." But at the same time, he feels that pressure from his family to be all of that and everything. You'll learn about his brother later. I could do a video on his brother as well. But Isamu, he starts off, typical school bully. He's at the top and everything. He gets into a little confrontation with Ryu, of course. That has to start off his little character arc. And then from there, he learns so many valuable lessons about emotions and also about his you. And his you, I won't spoil too much, but it is very significant and it plays in part with his emotions and everything like that as well. Like, again, emotions are a big thing in my manga, and controlling them and not letting them define you is another big like motif in it. Another thing is, yeah, Isamu, he's pretty tall. He is 6'5", and he towers over like most of the main cast. Not necessarily towers over, but he looks over them. He looks down upon them, especially Ryu. Ryu is like 6'1", but Isamu still has a couple inches on him, which means Isamu still looks down upon him. And he's just arrogant and cocky, but at the same time, he's gonna have his moments of vulnerability where he reflects. Even during the battle with Ryu, he reflects, and he understands that, hey, I can't let this happen again. And he's a very compelling character as well, especially as you read more into the manga. You get to understand him a bit more. You get to understand him as more of a person than just antagonist to Ryu. You get to see he mirrors him in a way. But at the same time, he also despises Ryu because it challenges his ideologies. What he previously knows as gods are on top, humans are on they're below them, and hybrids are just like a disgrace to both of them. They look at hybrids like worse than humans because it's just like, why are you combining? Why are you doing that? So he looks at them with disgrace and everything like that. But it's different when his approach shifts to Akuma. With Akuma, he actually has very mutual respect with him. Like, those two, he fights on par with Akuma, but he has real respect for him because he understands Akuma's story, and on top of that, Akuma's power. That's what Isamu respects. He respects power. If you're not strong, or if you're not strong enough to give him a real challenge, he's not going to respect you. Or if you're a human, he's going to look down on you. But he's going to learn lessons about that. He's going to learn a lot of lessons. He's a cautionary tale for sure. And when he does express his emotions, they're going to be very emotional and emotionally tied to the plot for sure. He's not just a run-of-the-mill short-term antagonist. No, he's a very vital part of the plot because he pushes the plot forward for the antagonists and also Ryu as well. He makes Ryu more reactionary. He has to react to him because he is also one of the heads of the villain group that I have, the Vengeful Shadows. If y'all want me to do another video on them, I can also do that as well. But I think that's pretty much it for Isamu. He might throughout the manga, I might decide to give him a little haircut or something, you know. But his iconic style is the two little braids coming down. It's like a rustic, wolfish kind of hair, and it just tends to him. Like everyone thinks he's a badass. Everyone thinks he's tough. Everyone thinks because he is. I can't lie. He is tough, but he's gonna learn lessons throughout that. Like, hey, you know, it's not cool to always act like that. But he's a very compelling character, and he learns a lot, and he's very vital to the plot, especially to Ryu, especially to all the main characters' growth. And I'm also considering him a main character. He is definitely a main character for sure. And he's going to play a vital role throughout the whole plot. Yeah, and that's Isamu Fuyu.